No, yet. We just went live.
Someone calling you?
No. What the fuck was that?
That's my fucking live call.
Please don't do that again.
Brings all the bitches to the yard.
It scares them all away.
Yeah, right.
Like, seriously, do you guys act like this around other people, or is it just us three that bring out the fucked up around all of us?
It is
I
just
actually
you.
do. No, I act like this around other people.
I act this around my friends.
Yeah. I act like this around people.
I mean, maybe
know.
I'm a... Well, I don't know. I sound pretty vulgar around other friends, too.
No, it's just you guys.
Right. People love about me.
Fuck it. We're doing it live. We're here early tonight, folks.
Yeah.
And in this episode of the Red Eye Report, we're discussing sports betting. With me this week is the all-seeing Oracle. Oracle's used to bet on underground cockfighting. Then he moved out of his parents' house. Next to him is the soot-covered Ashtray. Ashtray runs the most insane meat raffle you've ever seen. Every Sunday, he goads slightly inebriated patrons of a local establishment into spending their hard-earned money on meat that's not fit to sell anymore. That's right. He auctions meat. Keep that in mind when you're upset next time that you work at a bank.
My meat sticks are only $1.
Gross. You also got a fluffy teddy bear. Obviously, he's only bet on dominoes. Last and least, I'm Mystic. I don't bet much, but... Stop! I can't.
Hey, you thought I wouldn't listen, bitch. Yeah, that's right.
Last and least, I'm the Mystic. I don't bet on much, but I'll bet you $500 I lose a limb before any of you. And this is the Red Eye Report.
Yeah, that's a pretty good bet.
Is that just diabetes or hunger?
Hunger.
Either one, bud.
Yeah.
Either one.
Are you going to start first with the bum leg? You have to eat your own leg.
Gross. You know how gross that meat is in there?
Yeah, I'm sure it's nasty. Well, maybe if you cut high enough up, it should be all right.
Oh, God.
All right. We're talking about sports betting tonight. I thought of this because, like, a lot of people don't know this. But in 2018, man, I can't see shit tonight. Because I'm super
Way to go.
high. Hold on. Move down here. On May 14th, 2018, the United States Supreme Court found the Professional and Amateur Sports Protection Act, PASPA,
PASPA?
the federal law prohibiting states from authorizing sports betting to be unconstitutional. So, it is now up to the individual state to decide if they want to authorize and regulate sports betting in their state. Congress can also take action on the authorization and regulation of sports betting, but it has so far left it up to the individual states. So, where can you legally bet?
Vegas.
New Jersey, West Virginia,
Of course, Jersey.
Indiana, Pennsylvania, New York, Mississippi, Arkansas, Delaware, D.C., Illinois, Iowa, Montana, Nevada, New Hampshire, Oregon, and Rhode Island and Tennessee.
Boom! Oh, shit.
Michigan's not. Is Michigan not in there? They have casinos in Michigan.
They are not, no.
Wow.
Well, yeah, they probably got Indian casinos, but...
Oh, well, yeah, I know the only Michigan casino I went to was one of those where it's like, it's on a boat, which is permanently parked and anchored right next to a hotel.
So does this cover like online shit, or how does this work? Do you have to be
retail sports betting in Rhode Island? It's retail sports betting is live at casinos in the state. Legislation adopted in 2019 that will allow for mobile sports betting, but no mobile sports betting is available at this time. DraftKings is not yet live with the sports betting in this state. Tennessee legislature passed a law in 2019 that allows for mobile sports betting. No retail sports betting is permitted. So you can do it online, but you can't go to an establishment, whereas Rhode Island's opposite. You can go to the casino. And obviously Wisconsin is not. So my idea that I was going to place a bet just to see how it worked, is impossible apparently.
Well, you should have told me I would have placed a bet. Shit.
And I'm going to be honest with you, I am definitely not putting my shit in some weird ass like fucking sportsbet.ag fucking,
hosted by GeoCities.
Just give me your credit card. I swear to God, I don't know about that shit. So that's not happening. But I mean, if Teddy wants to, go right ahead. See how it works. Anyway, let's get into the fucking what a sports bet, man. So, sports betting is the activity of predicting sports results and placing a wager on the outcome. So I mean, obviously, the biggest ones are American football, basketball, baseball, and then it's hockey, track cycling, auto racing, mixed martial arts, and then boxing.
Cycling.
Oh, those are the top things bet on?
Yeah.
Oh,
cycling.
Cycling? Yeah, I'm like, cycling? Really?
Well, just think of how big the Tour de France is.
Did you already say that?
That's true.
Sports betting can also extend to non-athletic events, such as the reality show contests and political elections, and non-human contests. Yes, so non-human contests, that's where the horse racing, greyhound racing, and cockfighting, shit like that.
You ever been to a greyhound track?
Nope.
We have one in Dubuque.
It says it is not uncommon for sports betting websites to offer wagers for entertainment events such as the Grammy Awards, the Oscars, and Emmy Awards.
Shit. Jesus.
So, before the government passed the legislation we just talked about, there were really only two places where you could go and legally gamble in the United States. The state of Nevada and
New Jersey.
So obviously Vegas and Atlantic City were big hot spots for sports betting and shit like that. So do you guys know how lines work?
No, I don't know anything
about grid.
This.
Yeah, I don't know anything about betting unless it's Texas Hold'em.
So in the United States of America, so for sports betting, there's types of bets. There's money line bets. So they don't have a spread or a handicap and require the chosen team to win the game outright. So
what's a spread? I've heard that before. I don't know what it is.
Okay, well, we'll get to that in a second.
Which one is it if they win outright? The one you're talking about now?
Money line.
Money line, that's what he's talking about now.
Right. So that's the one where it pays out less because it's a 50-50. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's one or the other.
Right.
Spread betting, so are wagers that are made against a spread. So the spread or line is a number assigned by the bookmakers, which handicaps one team and favors another team when they play each other, and one is perceived as being more likely to win. So the favorite takes points from the final score, and the underdog gives points. So the number can also be in increments of half points, which, blah, blah, blah. So basically they say, let's say, here's an example, 2012 NBA Finals. The Miami Heat were expected to beat the Oklahoma City Thunder. The line read Miami -3, Oklahoma +3.
Okay, so Oklahoma, because they're the underdog, they'd get 3 extra points.
Right.
And because the favored team, the Heat.
So you took the points on the Heat. If the Heat won, but only won by 2, you would still lose.
Really? Yeah.
They have to win by 3 or more.
Yeah.
Oh, so or if
the Thunder have to lose by 3 or less.
Right.
Gotcha. So if it's that tight of a game, you can still lose even if your team won. Wow.
And actually, there's subcategories in all this too, because there's prop betting, and they say that actually I was reading this thing the other day that that 5G shit will enable sports betting once it actually goes online, because they expect all 50 states to adopt it eventually.
Well, yeah, we can't fucking get taxes from the billionaires, so we might as well introduce more gambling.
Right. Yeah, let's just tax poor people and fucking drive them into the ground.
But
yeah,
prop
right.
betting,
with hopes and dreams.
Prop betting, you'll be able to bet propositions on things that are very specific. So like let's say we're watching a football game, and I'm like, oh, I could bet $5 right now that Aaron Rodgers throws a pass 20 yards or longer. If he doesn't, I lose. If he does, I win. Whatever the odds.
Oh wow! So on a play, you can make a specific.
Yeah, that's how fast the 5G is. That you'll be able to do that in real time.
Man, they're talking this 5G shit up so much. Watch if it's fucking sucks.
Yeah, it's gonna fall
shit.
in the face, right?
Actually, no one in the country is going to get it. It sounds like you got to have the antennas like really close to each other. They don't really travel very far. So country folks are going to be fucked for a while, like most technology.
Right.
Dude, have y'all seen? Oh, sorry. Have y'all? I have to watch a lot of TVs. I have 10 TVs in the bar when I'm at work, and there's a sports channel that puts all of the betting shit on the side and on the bottom. Have y'all seen that yet?
No.
Yeah, like it's on. I think it's on like
It's not ESPN, but.
No, I think it's like a variant of ESPN, but it has the over and under on all sports, soccer, football, basketball, whatever's going on.
Is that the same thing as the plus minus, the over under?
Yeah, over under, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, total is over under bet. So which
it's got
are wagers made based on the total score between two teams.
All right.
Cool.
So you're talking about the 5G.
What? Oh.
Well,
that's another type of bet is what I'm saying.
Yeah, the prop bet, yeah.
Oh, so total or over under bets are like so let's say an MLB game, let's say Brewers are playing the Reds, the total is 8. So if you take the over on it and they score more than 8 combined runs, then you win. If they score under, you lose. Prop betting we just discussed. Parlays. A parlay involves multiple bets that reward successful bettors with a greater payout only if all bets in the parlay win. So that's more like with horse racing and dog racing and shit, where they say you can bet the line where if they place, show, and or what is it, win, place, and show first, second, and third in a horse race. If they win, place, and show in the order that you picked, you win fucking astronomical odds. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Because it is astronomical fucking odds that you would actually hit something like that. So the possible payout on the parlay is determined by the combined likelihoods of all bets placed. A parlay of riskier bets, more underdogs will pay greater than a parlay, obviously. So that's about it for different types of bets.
What's the parlay?
That's where you... We literally just said this. I mean, like 45 seconds ago.
Is that the one with the 3 in a row?
Yeah.
Okay.
In a specific...
Because I always think of the word parlay as in like having
it's
conversation.
Like a pirate thing, isn't it? Like...
Somebody's been watching Pirates of the Caribbean on Disney Plus.
Right. So here's a cool one, though, is a future wager. This is one I wanted to talk about. So a future wager, so basically they're listed as futures generally have a long-term horizon measured in weeks or months. So for example, a bet that a certain NFL team will win the Super Bowl for the upcoming season. Did you guys hear about that last year? The guy who won... I think it was $1 million.
Really?
He placed a future bet when the Cincinnati Blues or St. Louis Blues won the hockey championship last year.
Mm-hmm.
So the St. Louis Blues were like the worst team in the NHL like halfway through the season.
Really?
He placed a fucking future bet for like, I don't even know what it was, $100 or something stupid like that, because the odds were so fucking outrageous.
Mm-hmm.
And it locks it in right then, right? So they ended up winning the fucking the whole thing.
No shit.
So he won like over $1 million.
Wow, dude.
But there were people that were willing to pay him. Like when they went to the finals, every game he was getting bigger and bigger offers to sell that future slip. Yeah, because they were trying to hedge their bet. You know what I mean? Like, I'll pay you $150,000 right now.
Because they knew that
because they only have one more game, and if they win that game, I get $1 million. If they lose, I lose $150,000. Like these people were big wager betting, and this dude rode that shit all the way out.
Wow, that's crazy. Nice. And he's just like some like fucking like dive bar fucking drunk
I don't
or
even
something.
know who he was. Yeah. Then there was that
name's Barney
who bet. There's a whole other fucking sub shit in here. I don't want to get into all this because
it is your topic.
This is some really fucked up.
Okay, so with the DraftKings and shit like that, like obviously people do fantasy football. Does that come into this? Is that like part of this in terms of the sports betting?
Yeah, I don't know that they bet money on fantasy football. Maybe.
Mm-hmm. I thought you do. I thought that was.
There are a lot of. There's a whole bunch of DraftKings people. There's still office things office pools that you put money in to bet on or something. I think it would be.
Is it through DraftKings or does DraftKings just do it?
But you have to. But you can't use DraftKings. You win money and you lose money when you play DraftKings. You have to pay to play.
Isn't DraftKings kind of like fantasy football, like every day or some shit? Like you do a new team.
It can't. Yeah, you can't. They have different ways of doing it. Apparently. Well,
I've never been on the site. DraftKings skirting the laws because they claimed it wasn't gambling because it took what's the word about it?
It wasn't game. It wasn't chance. It took skill.
It's not chance. Skill based or something like that.
Right.
Dude.
Skill based.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest here. I just figured out what this whole thing is. We're not an information show at all. People watch us to listen to four old fucks bitch about shit and then wonder
they don't understand
what's going on with the topic that we're discussing. Because none of us are really fucking.
That's fine. Tell us about sports.
Yeah,
no,
right?
I don't
Tell
know.
Your topic.
I'm saying none of us.
It's not our fucking topic. It's your topic.
I get it. No, I get that. I don't know. What I'm saying is I don't know either.
Right? What you're saying is we're just
sliding through this shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't fucking know. I don't know what's going on.
Cool. Awesome.
What's going on?
Okay. Has anybody?
That's why we don't give him a webcam.
Has anybody done a sports bet?
I have never.
I've done a sports bet, but not through a bookie or anything like that. It was me just betting.
How does a bookie work, Mystic?
Huh?
How does a bookie work? Serious question.
How does a bookie? I just explained it. If you place a bet through a casino or something, they're the bookie.
Well, yeah, I get that, but like. When you go, in the movies where it's like, they go to this guy, right? He's real short, and he's got a funny hat, right? And he's got a pencil and a paper. It's all right, see, yeah, I'll take that down. It's like, I don't, like, is he the guy holding a big pot of money?
Yeah, you're betting, you're saying, okay, like, maybe you go up to him and fucking, you know him, and
so does he hold
I got $500 on Notre Dame to win. You know what I mean? Or Notre Dame to cover the spread. And then if the spread's 7, that means they win by 8.
Right, so they also then just pay the.
It's the same exact thing.
One dude who collects everybody's money and then pays out.
Yeah, it was just underground shit before. That's you know what I mean. Like now it's
that's a lot of money to fucking hold on to.
Right.
I guess though, if you don't pay out of the first time, you're not bookie very long.
It's probably not him out there doing it. I'm sure he's that bookie is working for somebody who's fucking got money.
Well, I always thought the bookie was the one who took everybody's bet. Wouldn't they have to take the money?
Yeah, he does, but he has to have the money to cover it. Maybe he's just the front guy. You know what I'm saying?
You don't know, though, do you?
He could be an alien.
Don't. That's the whole point of the fucking criminal organization. That's right.
Is that working overtime now, baby?
Oh, I'm sure you could look it up.
Anyway, the most famous sports betting losses. Let's look at that for a little bit here. Let's lighten it up a little. All right.
That cookie's not working too, isn't it, buddy?
Yep. First up is David Owencia. I don't know. Better known as Vegas Dave. Okay. This prominent sports bettor is renowned for boasting on his Instagram account about his big bets and even bigger wins on long shot bets. However, he had to eat humble pie in 2016 when he bet $1 million on female MMA champion Miesha Cupcake Tate at UFC 200. Tate faced Amanda Nunes in a battle to retain her bantamweight belt. Within 3 minutes and 16 seconds of the first round, Tate was overpowered by a rear naked choke, losing the title to Nunes, and then he lost
rear naked choke.
How much did he bet?
$1 million.
$1 million. Wow.
Yeah.
Fucking
yeah, but to guys like that, that's not. So, okay. Michael Jordan, in a tell-all book, Michael and Me, Our Gambling Addiction, My Cry for Help, betting buddy Richard Esquinas described one incident of Jordan losing $1.2 million to a businessman after a 10-day golf and betting binge. He apparently managed to recoup some about $300,000.
Damn,
so
dude.
he would play a single hole sometimes for 100 G's.
Jesus Christ. Man, these people have some serious
He was Michael
problems.
Jordan. That wasn't even Nike money he was gambling with. That was fucking like McDonald's money. I mean, he had all those endorsements and shit. He was Michael Jordan. Yeah, that's that little bit of Space Jam money.
Yeah, right? Just some Space Jam money. Shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
Space Jam money's like better than fuck you money. It's like
yeah, right.
Untouchable.
Comes with a fucking Bugs Bunny on it.
So Birdman, Teddy knows who Birdman is, right? The rapper.
Yeah.
Oh, the fucking yeah, I know
Teddy
he is.
would. He's the black guy.
Yeah, of course.
So he lost fucking a lot of money on the Patriots. He lost $1 million.
Ooh,
that's got to be hard.
They lost to the Giants.
Yeah.
And then he lost another $200,000 when they lost to the fucking Eagles.
Damn. I mean, has he been betting on them when they've been fucking winning? I hope
so. Right?
Yeah.
So yeah, and we also know about. I guess I wanted to discuss also the people throwing games. Like obviously the most famous one is probably 8 Men Out, the White Sox. When they fucking threw the World Series. Obviously we're banned from baseball forever. Fucking blah blah blah. Pete Rose is another famous one. Everybody knows the story of Pete Rose.
Yep.
It's a shame because the dude.
I always thought that was kind of tragic because honestly, when I hear the story of like his betting, it doesn't seem as serious.
Was his after the fact?
Like, I don't think. And the thing was, I don't think he threw. He didn't throw games.
He didn't throw the games.
No, he was just betting on them.
Like
he was betting on him to win. You know what I mean?
It just seems like really severe to strip him of fucking everything.
Yeah, and to just leave him cold.
Right.
I mean, the dude is one of the greatest baseball players.
Dude, they're going to give it to him the day he dies. He'll get inducted to the Hall of Fame.
Major League Baseball is fucking weird how they handle shit. Like I watched there's a documentary on, I think Netflix about like doping, and Alex Rodriguez, kind of like all this crazy ass shit that he had going on. Like that dude's a fucking weirdo. And Major League Baseball, like sending their cronies out and paying people off, and like evidence getting stolen and shit. Like they got a lot of like weird ass backroom shit going on.
Yeah.
With Major League Baseball.
So do all of them though,
Yeah.
Too. I mean, look at fucking football, man.
Football like you see all that shit.
Motherfuckers think they can do anything they want.
Football, yes. They kind of seem like they act like they don't have too many scandals. If anything, it's just like, oh, this player shouldn't have beat his wife around.
That's kind of why I like what California did with the NCAA. Where they said that athletes can fucking make money off of their own likeness. College athletes.
College athletes, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's
so
totally
now the
fair.
NCAA has to. There's no fucking way that the NCAA can say, oh, these California teams can't be in the NCAA anymore. Really?
Mm.
There goes your entire one of your entire fucking Power 5 conferences.
Yeah.
Pac-12's.
Actually, that's true. Remember back in the day, it was like an N64 game. Like they didn't have the licenses for the NFL teams.
Yeah, I'm sure a bunch of them were.
Yeah, there were a bunch of games that came out that had like the likenesses of the players.
Were they kind of like generic teams?
Yeah, there were.
Or was it more the player sense?
It was the players, and it was like a light.
So instead of the Denver Broncos, it'd be the Denver Rough Riders, or like.
Yeah,
it was really.
That sounds like a shitty Blitz game.
Yeah, I mean it was kind of shitty.
They had to do that after EA got scared of NFL 2K and bought up the rights for NFL.
Right. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they bought these exclusive rights, so nobody else could make a game, but nobody else can make an NFL game except the EA, except for EA.
That's right.
Because NFL 2K was beating Madden in sales.
So nobody. So they still have that shit, so nobody could make it.
Yeah, it ran out in like 2015, I think, and they really? Rebought it for another like 10 years. Yeah, for like another 10 years, I think. Yeah, they're trying to make sure nobody.
The NBA is smart for not doing that shit.
Yeah, dude, that's kind of bullshit because you're limiting your product, like.
Right.
Sure, yeah, there's only Madden.
Well, and now EA. Instead of innovating their product to create a bigger customer base and sell more of it, they're just like, we'll buy out the competition.
Just recycling it.
Exactly.
And fucking
that's kind
recycle
of
these games. And,
right.
Yeah, it's big time bullshit. I haven't bought a Madden.
I wonder if people sports bet on fucking sports bets on e-games.
Oh, yeah.
Sure
they do. Yes.
Absolutely.
For sure. I've seen it. Yeah.
I've seen it.
That's retarded.
It's scary.
It's retarded. It really is. Think about that, though. Because it adds a whole new other level of bullshit.
I don't know.
You're betting actually, I mean, it might be a safer bet. You're betting on one person then.
Yeah, instead of a team.
You're betting on one dude playing against one dude.
I mean, if you were like doing like Overwatch or something like that, then it would be teams against each other.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I think I would almost be like if it was a tournament setting where you knew somebody wasn't using like aim bots or some shit, I could see myself getting into that.
Oh, and that's one thing I wanted to mention too. We're getting over on time, but did you see that one dude that had to fucking I just saw the headline. He had to give away. He was playing fucking what's the goddamn game that all the kids play? Fortnite. Yes.
Yeah, he got banned for life.
Using a fucking aimbot.
Yeah,
he got banned for life.
Yeah, but didn't he make a lot of money?
Like a lot of people don't like. He made like a video apologizing and shit, and people donated a shit ton of money to him. Yeah.
What the fuck, man?
Wait, was he the guy who like had a Did he have a podcast or something where he inadvertently slipped up and said?
No, it wasn't a podcast. He was streaming, and he was talking about using an aimbot, and then he deleted the stream. But they were like, yeah, no.
Oh shit!
Wow.
I said something on the internet.
And then he came on and admitted to using an aimbot, but not when he's doing competitions and stuff but just
why
just
wouldn't everybody be using an aimbot? Are they hard to get or what?
Yeah. Say what?
Why wouldn't everybody use an aimbot? Are they easy to get?
Because some people are bitches and actually want to shoot people or play a game with the skill they have instead of shooting.
I know, but I'm a bitch. I'd be using an aimbot if I had one. Yeah, just wiping ass. Yeah, just making me feel good. Then I go to bed satisfied.
I mean, what good feeling do you get from cheating like that against people that are actually
seeing them die?
Really? It's like God mode.
Wow, you are a special kind of bitch, bro.
Oh man.
That's fucked up.
Wow.
Right. Has anybody placed a sports bet? Nobody? Like professional sports bet? Like in Vegas?
No, not a professional.
Well, actually, I take that back. I've done a little, what's it called? At a Super Bowl party where they make that graph with like the squares. And then you pick a square with like what you think which team's going to get, this score or that score.
I've done that before.
I can't remember what the term is for it. But yeah, you pay,
professional setting, like in Vegas.
Shit just went green,
what just happened?
Yeah, what just happened to your screen? That shit's green.
What? My screen?
Yes, your screen.
Yeah, your shit's all fucked.
I'm waiting for it. There's a delay.
Oh man,
it looks fine in my Skype, but I'm looking on the feed. I don't see anything wrong.
No,
you look like a '90s fucking like grunge video.
This is amazing. Let's just
well keep rolling with it.
Let's just go with this.
Anyway, all right. That's it. That's a conversation about sports betting. Let us know if you have placed any. Let us know if you have placed any bets on our website, www.theredeyereport.com, and wherever, man. Just let us know. We're around.
Go on our
Should
Mixer.
we just say that? We're around.
We chat.
Yeah, Mixer.
We have
Watch
lots of reruns.
Check them out. We'll be in there conversing, talking. Oracle will anyway. What's sexy, Teddy? The world according to Jeff Goldblum.
Okay, so I've been digging
weird
this
world right there, buddy.
Am I still green? Because now it finally came through in the feed.
Yeah.
Holy shit! It's like night vision.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's weird.
The world according to Jeff Goldblum. It's a show on Disney Plus. I'm a real big Jeff Goldblum fan. He's the way his mannerisms are and the way he talks and everything else. He's just interesting to watch, and it's pretty much him going around learning about things. There's 3 episodes that come out every Friday. The first one is about shoes, I believe. The sneaker culture and stuff.
So, I've known you for like how many years? 7?
Damn.
Yeah, so
I don't even know. But the weirdest thing I've ever heard come out of your mouth is, I'm a big Jeff Goldblum fan.
That's the weirdest thing.
Because that's weird, dude. That's really weird.
We had a 20-minute long conversation about rim jobs before the show, and that's the weirdest thing. That you've heard come out of my mouth.
Weird person.
That's not too weird. I have a friend who's obsessed with Jeff Goldblum too.
I'm not obsessed with Jeff Goldblum.
Is he obsessed with rim jobs as well?
Jeff Goldblum, you know that man has had a few asses.
maybe yeah. There's probably a correlation.
Heck yeah, you know that scene in Jurassic Park where he drops the little water thing and rolls down. Yeah, he'd learn that on someone's ass.
I know that. No.
Okay. Anyway.
Okay, Green Man.
Jeff Goldblum. Go.
Jesus Christ. I would say he's weird. He's interesting. His mannerisms and things, and him learning about it's like he'll be in the middle of something and he'll like a bird will call out. He'll be like call out to the bird in the middle. It's weird. It's fun. It's different. I bet he's
on mushrooms all the time.
Oh yeah, he probably microdoses.
He seems like somebody who just wants something all the time. I mean, just like the trailer that's in there, watch it with the sound on it. You will be interested. Trust me, it's pretty cool. If you got Disney Plus this dick, check it out.
Wow. All right, Oracle.
Yeah, have you seen that
Avermedia 2 Plus? Avermedia?
Avermedia 2 Plus. So that's this little jobby here.
What the hell is that?
It is a thing that I plug into my video game console, and it passes through into my television. And when I want to record my games, I hit a button and it records it to an SD card.
Oh shit!
And then I can just take that SD card out and put it in my computer.
It's a capture card.
It's a capture device.
So is it easier than using the onboard
oh my god, it
function?
is so much fucking easier. And it's a standalone device. You don't need, and you can, if anything has an HDMI, you can just plug it into it and it'll record it.
That's cool.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
how much is it?
$150. It records 60 frames per second, passes through 4K, records at 1080. It's been fucking great to just be able to just hit the button, kind of forget about it.
Is it got a remote?
It doesn't have a remote, but it has this nice big. This is the box. Yeah, it's got a nice big button where you just like boom.
I guess, do you have enough cable length that you keep it close enough to easily just turn it on, or do you have to go behind your TV?
I have it next to my TV, so I'll be like, all right, well, I'm gonna record like a little bit of whatever game I'm playing. So if you go on our stream on like Mixer or whatever, you'll see that video game footage will come up in between. That's shit that I've recorded on here. Right? Yeah, it's fucking
competition.
Nice.
I'm buying one, and we're gonna put my shit on there too.
All right,
there
good.
You go.
Yeah, get one. It's really nice.
Battle of the Nerds.
And
it would actually be cool if we get some video of us playing together on there. But I know that's not gonna happen.
That's going too far, buddy.
It's not gonna happen.
Like a famous voiceover dude when you did that, Ashtray. Battle of the Nerds.
Yeah, so check it out. It's good. Good shit.
God, I still look like I'm in a goth video.
90s goth video.
Yeah, put the link up in the messenger for me if you would, please. That'd be awesome.
Typo negative.
You can go in totally the outline.
Girlfriend.
Oh, is it on there? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, Ashtray.
What the fuck,
Don't do that.
Bro?
Don't do that. So,
Jesus Christ.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Season 13.
Damn.
Is it on Netflix?
I'm way behind on that show.
It's almost over. Well, season 13. It is over actually. The last 2 episodes there. But honestly, man, it's. I think it's just as funny as when they fucking. It's one of those very few shows that I don't feel has had really that many bad episodes.
Mm-hmm.
It stays sort of fresh, but still keeping that whole formulaic retardedness that made them It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Right.
It's cool. If you ever just
so they are were you saying like they had the last episode now?
No, they're gonna be back.
Just this season. 13. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a long run for a television series.
Yeah,
right. It is for any TV series,
like,
especially a live action one. That's fucking.
Well, yeah.
Not too many make it that far.
Like a comedy with like 4 friends or whatever. Like, right. That fucking cliche has been done so many times.
Yeah.
Right.
Seinfeld only went 9.
It could have gone way longer, though.
It could have.
Jerry Seinfeld turned down $2.5 million per episode.
Damn.
They're just getting tired of it and wanted to end it.
Yeah, he just wanted out.
Wow, that's crazy.
And dude's a fucking billionaire because of that show.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That motherfucker makes some money.
All right. So check it out. Chicken Wrap and Strippers.
Chicken Wrap and Strippers? Oh, did I type that wrong?
Oh, Chicken Wraps, Chicken Wings and Strippers.
Chicken Wings and Strippers. Yeah.
Chicken Wraps. Oh, that's the hipster vegan version of chicken wings.
Yeah.
Chicken Wraps.
Oh, this shout out to my buddy and cousin Travis D. Came up. This wasn't this recent weekend, but the weekend before, to have a good old boys' night out. And we went around, hopping around town, went to this bar that's one of these fancy new places called the Mint Mark that been there for over a year at least and never got around to going to it. Go in there, we're high on everything and drunk, and we're just like having a good old time, jangling the locals and shooting the shit. And then the bar manager comes up to me and starts
jangling the locals,
starts pouring me a shot. And I've never been to this bar, and I don't know this guy, but he's like, I was just telling my bartenders that you host the best damn meat raffle I've ever been to. And I was like, oh shit. This is like Travis was coming up to see the meat raffle. He has not seen it yet.
Oh my god, this thing's getting out of hand.
I call bullshit.
Really getting out of hand.
I call bullshit.
No, that's real. You can ask.
Getting out of hand, guys.
Oh my god.
Some fucking delusional meat raffle
with this meat.
Really?
Yeah. I'm the meat
getting free shots at a posh restaurant now because you do a meat raffle, nigga. Please. Please,
Sandra.
Please.
Fucking green camera.
The bartender was Belle, and there was some hot barback named like Alea who looked like she was straight out of Street Fighter, or like a female Israeli soldier kind of look. Anyways, we then went to Baldwin Street Grill and devoured a bunch of chicken wings, and then Ubered out to Silk Exotica and hit the strip club. Threw some flip out on the rail. And the girls were nice. They didn't hassle us at all for dances.
Because you had money.
Good old
Yeah.
Well, because we had money.
Yeah, that's their fucking the point, right?
No,
he said they did. He said they didn't hassle you for dances.
Oh, they didn't.
Like if you're in a strip club and they don't hassle you for dances, you are the ugly broke motherfuckers in the strip club.
That's fine by me.
I'm just being real with you. I mean, really.
They know they're not getting anything.
If you and your boy sit next to each other just chilling in the strip club and none of the bitches come over to you for once,
well, we were up at
they know you either broke or ugly.
Stage. We weren't just sitting by ourselves like minding our own business. We were up at the stage throwing.
Obviously, you were minding your own business because nobody came over to you. That's what you said.
Well,
nobody
they came up and threw their tits in my face when I was on the rail. I was still patronizing. I find that a better use of my money.
Hey, bro, it's your story. It's your story, bro. I'm just
right. It's my story.
Wow. Your story, bro.
You try to tell my story like we were sitting in the corner like a bunch of dorks, like
playing chess.
The way you said it, that's what it sounded like.
No, I just said the girls didn't hassle us.
Like chess, playing cribbage.
I've never not been hassled in a strip club.
Sometimes you've never had a girl come up and be like, "Hey, you want to dance?"
No, I've never. You said you weren't hassled. I said I have never not been hassled. Yeah. I am always hassled when I go to a strip club.
Exactly, because normally you do always get hassled. That's why I was saying it was kind of nice to not.
Right. I'm just okay.
We also rolled in on the last. This is like 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. So we rolled in with it. Probably like already made their money. And shit.
All right.
Yeah, they didn't want to do no more lap dance paperwork. I get you. I get you.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. They didn't want to fill out any more forms.
I get you. Okay. Cool.
Oh man.
All right.
So, yeah. Good old classic boys night out. All right. Move along.
Now we move on to the fuck what you think. This is where we tell you to fuck off. I'm going to talk about mukbang.
What?
I don't know if that's how you say that.
Mukbang?
It is, yeah. It's like a fucking, okay. Porno. I know we've discussed it before, but I don't remember what episode. So it's a live online audio-visual broadcast in which a host eats food while interacting with their audience. I think it was the ASMR stuff that Oracle was talking about, that where they do it into a mic and it's like really like the crunching of pickles and shit. People get off on that. Well, right. Like South Korea is a big thing. It was popularized in South Korea in 2010. So like people just basically pig out in front of a camera and other people watch them.
Yeah.
I mean,
can they chat with them?
I said that right, and you heard it right.
Well, I mean, are you just pissed that you're not doing this already?
No, it's fucking weird, dude. Of all the things in the world to get off on and to be weird about, you're gonna sit and watch something. Like I was watching, for some reason it was on my fucking feed, and I like clicked on it, and these people start cooking fucking.
I still think foot jobs.
Crabs. Right, like blue crabs, and then they cooked. I shit you not, 10 packages of like ramen noodles, but they were like twice the size as what ramen noodles are in the U.S.
Big wide ones.
Yeah, so they cooked those fuckers, put a bunch of shit in there, and then they're all just sitting there like it sounds like a fucking, like you ever work on a farm, like those milking machines and shit. Like 8 of them motherfuckers going at one time. Fucking slurping noodles, and they're like literally crunching into the crab, like and biting it. I was like,
so they're not even conversing.
It was
weird.
I
am disappointed. Not one blowjob joke with all the slurping sounds that was going on. I'm very disappointed. Not one blowjob joke.
So was it all chicks that were eating the food?
No, it was dudes. Too.
Now, were they also like they weren't conversing? They're just eating and recording their sound.
Just fucking straight up eating.
Yeah, this is weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm totally if you want to record me fucking eating,
I mean,
hey, let's do this.
Right? I mean, I'd do it. I'd do it and make some money. If you want to watch my fat ass eat, that's cool, man. I should try doing that.
You should.
See if South Korea's all into me.
Right? They'd be like, "Oh, look at such large American.
How big he is.
He is Meat Mountain."
Before you eat
big steak, that's big steak.
No, but your calling sign before you eat every meal has got to be "fat bastards, get in my belly," and then start chowing down.
Have you ever seen those videos? I've posted them on the Red Eye Report Facebook of that Korean chick that starts doing the eating thing, and then she takes it like totally too far and starts like spraying it all over her face and shit.
No, yeah, like didn't she do like a bunch of ketchup or something with French fries or something like that?
Every one of her videos, she like starts doing something and then just like fucking like goes ape shit and just starts like dumping it all over her body and she's fucking rolling around.
Yeah, I can only imagine how sticky fucking ketchup in your hair must be. Ugh.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, ashtray. Woman killed by feral hogs.
Yeah. If you're watching the headlines today, right before old fucking Turkey Day, where did I put this? Woman killed by feral hogs outside her Texas home. Christine Rollins. She was a caretaker. She was only 59. And she
only 59.
Well, I mean, my mother's older than that. She's still a caretaker.
People generally live to be, like 75 at least.
70, isn't it?
I get it, but I mean, she's 60, bro. I mean, I apologize. My father's 62. I get it. I apologize. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I thought you were like
I know what you mean, though. I know what you mean. I hate when I hate when people say, "Oh, he was a young 79." No, he wasn't, man.
Yeah.
He was 79.
The woman that she cared for was an 84-year-old, and she was on her way to her house in the morning, and the woman never showed up. And well, they don't really say whether how long the period was, but the old lady went and looked out her door and found her in the morning, in the driveway area right in front of the house, mauled to death.
Man, that's fucked
She didn't hear the screams for help and shit, or
they don't really say whether she heard the screaming, if that's how she went out.
Like a rural area, no neighbors or anything.
It's a somewhat rural area. Okay. It's in Texas, mind you, but
people mind their business in Texas. You know what I mean?
That's right. Yeah, because you know what they shoot.
I mind my business too, but
in Texas they shoot the curious.
I'm gonna call the cops.
But yeah, the sheriff said, in my 35 years, I'll tell you, this is one of the worst things I've ever seen. So they don't know whether she fell and then the hogs attacked her, or if the hogs attacked her and then she fell and then they mauled her till she bled to death. I would almost assume
in the shadows,
yeah, maybe. That's the thing, is they don't really know. But
I told you that bitch picked up a ham for Thanksgiving. Let's get
that. Oh yeah, that's right.
I mean, they believe that her wounds were so bad that she bled out.
Man.
And they had in this news report from let's see, KBTX TV in Texas. They said that authorities were also looking into the neighbor's 4 corgis to see if they may have hurt her. But they said she's familiar with the corgis, so that's probably unlikely.
Can
you imagine
corgis? 4 corgis. Fucking mauling some woman. Yeah, corgis.
I bet you corgis could fuck some shit up, man.
Especially they have a permanent smile, though.
Corgis?
I don't know. And you can kick them like a football. Their legs are so short.
What's that show? That
alien
anime show with the corgi?
Okay.
Cowboy Bebop. Yeah, I fucking love
There's
that.
A corgi in there?
Einstein.
Einstein, yeah, is the dog's name.
Great.
They call him Einie for short.
Yeah. So, anyways, Oracle might be in the future doing a little episode about the feral hog.
I think it's
problem.
time to do a show on.
It's time we look into this.
Right.
As the Red Eye report.
Dude, when I heard the numbers on just how big of a problem this is, it's fucking insane.
Feral hogs?
Oh yeah.
Is it just the media? Is it the media not reporting the feral hog attacks, or what's going on?
I don't think it's a lot of attacks. Right now, the biggest issue is with the hogs destroying farm crops. And farmers,
and these are
right. They probably just go into a cornfield and go. Fucking
they
haywire.
fucking go insane, and thousands of them descend at night, and they fucking send.
Really?
Oh yeah, and farmers go out with fucking night vision goggles and fucking AR-15s and shotguns and shit. I'm not even fucking around. Yeah,
I guess you got to defend your crops because no fence is going to keep them out.
Exactly. It's like a all-out war. And these motherfuckers, it's crazy, dude. So yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Have y'all seen?
It's like, where do they live? Do they have caves, burrows?
I know, right?
I don't know, man.
How do you miss thousands of wild hogs somewhere? I mean, it's just.
Well, they hide in the woods, I'm sure.
Well,
do they shoot them? Do they eat them?
No, they don't eat them. But the thing is there's
they
so
put their heads on
many
a
of them.
spike to show all the other hogs not to fuck around.
They reproduce so fucking fast. Like, it's crazy how quickly they can reproduce. They can't kill them fast enough.
Like pigs fucking in the mud.
Yeah. Oh my
This
god!
A throwback,
all right.
Brody.
Cool. Teddy, Wheel of Fortune contestant. Losses and wins.
This loses and wins. I spelled it wrong. I'm high. Anyway, so Wheel of Fortune, they have very strict rules. And one of those things is you have to pronounce it exactly like it is, and a lot of times you don't add anything into it. And there have been some controversial wins and losses and yada yada.
That Ricky is right there.
Yeah. So anyway, this bitch was on there the other night. I think it was a couple nights ago, and she wanted to solve the puzzle, and he said okay. I'll just say what's up there. Don't add anything in. And it was like left Sally, right, and she said added and whatever the last word was, and it was incorrect. And all these people were in an uproar about it when he specifically told her don't add anything in, and she put and in. And so she lost like $2,000 and a trip to Nashville. And so because they felt sorry for her, the trip to Nashville
could have met with Teddy.
Yeah, no, fuck that, whatever. But so Nashville.
Well, that hardly seems like a good prize. A trip to Nashville.
Am I right? Nashville fucking sucks. All right, I don't give a fuck who you are. These are a bunch of retards down here.
And a trip to Tulsa.
But funny. Nashville, the city of Nashville, is like, you know what? You can come here anyway. And I'm like, no, the bitch lost. You can't come here on the taxpayers' dime. I mean, she lost. I mean, but she said, I want to solve the puzzle. Pat Sajak said, say what's up there. Don't add anything in. And the bitch added a word. She lost.
Oh, my God, really?
I'm like, just follow the goddamn directions. And now they're going to send her to a city where people can't follow fucking directions. That's my fuck what you think.
Oh, my God.
Nashville.
That's great. Don't fuck with Pat Sajak. He will fuck you up.
The video is in the outline if you want to watch it.
I'm watching it right now in the stream.
Wheel of Fortune is not coming to Nashville anytime soon for their road trip.
Pat Sajak has not aged in like 20 years.
Is Vanna White still around?
Oh, yeah. She's still around.
Holy
she might be an android, but she's still around.
She's still turning numbers like a pro.
God
she doesn't even have to turn them anymore. She just touches them. Bling, bling.
Nice.
Yeah, I think they're both vampires.
Right? That's how they prevented carpal tunnel.
Man, that's crazy.
All right. Oracle, Mystery Light, and Super Hearing.
The other night I was trying to sleep, and
sounds like an alien abduction story.
As you do at night. And I was a little restless. Maybe I had a little too much caffeine or something. I don't know. Well, anyway, generally I can get to sleep, but it was one of those nights where I opened my eyes and there's this fucking light shining through my bedroom window that hadn't been there before. I don't know what this is, some sort of yard light or something.
Rogers Chicken Shack.
And then, once you get it in your head that thing's there, even when you close the blinds, it still kind of goes through the fucking thing. And then your brain starts going and you start to hear like fucking centipedes crawling around in the walls and shit.
What of all sounds, it's the centipedes that come first.
Right? And I
so did you get up and look out the window?
Movie? The fuck is what is this?
That's what
are you talking about?
That's what it felt like. I didn't get to bed until like
it's light.
I know, and it totally fucked my ass up.
Do you not have? Could you not?
You live in the second floor?
No, I live on the first floor.
First floor? Okay.
Yeah.
So now, did you get up and pull the blinds?
Yes, I got up and pulled the blinds, but it still was
in doing that, did you look out and try to figure out what the fuck this light is? Is it a car or something?
No, it wasn't a car. It was like some stationary light that now feels like it's fucking shining so brightly it goes through the fucking blinds into my brain.
So now, has it repeated itself the following night?
Yes, it's still
there.
Yes.
Oh, so maybe it's like a new, like brighter porch bulb from some neighbor or something.
Right.
Well, I don't know. You're an adult. Get some curtains.
Maybe it's an alien.
Maybe it is an alien. Maybe they're spying on me. Maybe it's running a fucking child sex ring.
Right? Alien. Pizzagate right across your street.
The fucking Clintons have set up
right? I'm sure. Yeah, right? Because bright lights, they always correlate with child molestation rings.
All right. There you go.
I don't know.
1 point cocaine.
Wow.
That's good. So, yeah. I'm going to try to get some sleep, but we'll see.
Just like pull your green screen over your head.
I'm going to try to get some sleep. But,
you know what? You take a bandana and tie it around your eyes like a hostage.
Dude, tape a sheet to the window to cover it.
That'll cut all the light right out of your...
I mean, do you not have curtains, just blinds? Or I mean, I don't have
blinds. Yeah, just fucking move, man.
Yourself what you need to get yourself is one of those Red Ryder pellet guns.
Fucking shoot that shit out, man.
Out. Yeah.
Wow. Anyway, in all seriousness, go fuck yourself, Park City, Oregon. That's our show. Make sure you join the conversation at theredeyereport.com, facebook.com/The Red Eye Report. You can also twiddle us. And what is that, Teddy?
Shit.
Ooh, shit. Where's my underwear?
Social media manager.
Hey, fuck you, dog. I do not like social media. It's a undersecure. I don't. Y'all are making me do this, and I'm trying my best.
We are not making you do shit.
Yeah, you are.
Yes, we are.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter anymore. Nobody cares.
At @redeye_report. All right. Boom. There you go.
Redeye_report.
Yeah, and you can also Instagram us at the Red Eye Report.
Oh, we got
all one
fucking
word.
Instagram now.
Instagram at the Red Eye Report.
Yeah.
Look at us.
Damn.
Moving on up.
Or Facebook.
Boom. And I don't even know how to work
Report.
Instagram yet, bitches.
Mixer. Go to Mixer. Watch our reruns.
Yeah. And talk
Like
to
it
us.
shares to fuck us. We're down for whatever.
Mixer,
I'm the Mystic.
I'm Oracle.
This is Ashtray.
And I'm Teddy.
Oh, yeah.
And this is the Red Eye Report.
Buy our shit on our website.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's great.
We have
Go
t-shirts,
to our website.
pop sockets.
Fucking pop sockets.
Dildos.
Bam.
Socket. Check that shit out. TheRedEyeReport.com.
Human dildos.
Oh, yeah, I got my pop socket, too.
Boom.
Get mine out. Ooh. In your face.
Man, I'm really liking the green fucking like old
it still hasn't changed.
9 Inch Nails video vibe that you got going on.
It's weird because in my